Section 1. A wolf in sheep's clothing. A cautionary tale. Imagine this. A friendly face, a warm smile, someone who seems to have your best interests at heart. Words that drip with honey, but something feels off. There's an underlying tension you can't quite place. This person, so charming on the surface, might be hiding something sinister beneath. A hidden agenda that only time will reveal. They could be a wolf in sheep's clothing, a master manipulator. We've all encountered them at some point in our lives. The friend who always makes you feel guilty, twisting your emotions to suit their needs. The co-worker who takes credit for your ideas, leaving you feeling undervalued and frustrated. The partner who uses silence to control your emotions, making you question your own worth. These individuals are skilled at getting what they want, often at your expense. They know how to play the game. Their tactics can be subtle, their motives hidden. They weave a web of deceit that can be hard to untangle. You might not even realize you're being manipulated until it's too late. The realization can be shocking and painful. That's why it's crucial to be aware of the signs, to learn how to spot these emotional predators before they can do any damage. Knowledge is your best defense. This is where In Sheep's Clothing comes in. This book is a powerful tool in your arsenal. This groundbreaking book, a beacon of light in the darkness of manipulation, equips you with the knowledge to protect yourself from these emotional predators. It offers strategies and insights that can change your life. It's time to unmask the manipulators and reclaim your power. With the right knowledge, you can stand strong and protect yourself from harm. If you found this summary helpful, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Rich Read for more insightful book summaries and tips. Your support helps us bring you more valuable content. Section 2. Unmasking the Manipulator Inside In Sheep's Clothing. In Sheep's Clothing, written by renowned psychiatrist Dr. George K. Simon, is your guide to navigating the treacherous terrain of manipulation. Dr. Simon, a leading expert in the field, has dedicated his career to understanding the minds of these cunning individuals. This book isn't just a collection of theories, it's a practical toolkit for identifying and dealing with manipulators in your life. Dr. Simon provides clear, concise explanations of manipulation tactics, using real-life examples to illustrate his points. He delves into the psychology behind manipulation, exploring the motivations and thought processes of those who engage in it. You'll learn how to recognize the subtle cues, the red flags that often go unnoticed until it's too late. In Sheep's Clothing is your weapon against emotional manipulation, empowering you to protect yourself and those you love from these unseen predators. Section 3. The Art of Deception. What is manipulation? Manipulation at its core is a form of control. It's the art of influencing someone's thoughts, feelings, and behaviors to get what you want, often at their expense. Manipulators are masters of deception, skilled at disguising their true intentions. They operate in the shadows, using covert tactics to achieve their goals. They might play the victim, guilt you into submission, or use subtle threats to keep you in line. The key to their success? Your ignorance. Manipulators thrive on your lack of awareness. They rely on you not noticing their games, their subtle attempts to control and exploit. But once you understand their tactics, you take away their power. Knowledge is power, and In Sheep's Clothing equips you with the knowledge to see through their charades and protect yourself from their emotional manipulation. Section 4. Red Flags and Warning Signs. Spotting the master manipulators. In this section, we will delve into the subtle yet telling signs that reveal the true nature of these individuals. Manipulators are often charming and charismatic, making it difficult to see their true colors. Their charm can be disarming, making you feel special and valued. They might be masters of disguise, but there are always telltale signs, subtle cues that betray their true nature. These signs can be easy to overlook if you're not paying close attention. One red flag is their constant need for control. They seek to dominate every situation, ensuring that they are always in the driver's seat. They want to dictate every aspect of the interaction, from the topic of conversation to your emotional response. This need for control can manifest in various ways, often subtle but persistent. They might sulk or withdraw when they don't get their way, using silence as a weapon to punish you. This tactic is designed to make you feel guilty and to bend to their will. Another warning sign is their tendency to play the victim. They often portray themselves as the ones who are always wronged, seeking sympathy and support. They're always the ones being wronged, always the innocent party in any conflict. This narrative helps them avoid responsibility and shift the blame onto others. They'll twist situations to make themselves look good, even if it means throwing you under the bus. Their version of events is often skewed to paint them in the best light. Pay attention to how they make you feel. Your emotional responses can be a key indicator of manipulation. Do you feel drained after spending time with them? This emotional exhaustion is a common effect of their manipulative tactics. Do you find yourself constantly questioning your own judgment? This self-doubt is often instilled by manipulators to keep you off balance. These are signs that you might be dealing with a manipulator. Recognizing these red flags is the first step towards protecting yourself from their influence. Section 5. The silent treatment and other tactics. How manipulators control. Manipulators have a vast arsenal of tactics at their disposal, each one designed to control and exploit their victims. These tactics are often subtle, making them difficult to recognize and even harder to resist. One of their most potent weapons is the silent treatment. By refusing to communicate, they create a sense of unease and anxiety in their target. This silence can be deafening, leaving you questioning what you did wrong. This tactic preys on your need for connection and resolution, forcing you to give in to their demands to restore harmony. The longer the silence, the more desperate you become to break it. Another common tactic is guilt trippings. Manipulators are experts at playing on your emotions, making you feel responsible for their happiness or unhappiness. They know exactly which buttons to push to make you feel guilty. They might remind you of past favors, highlight their own sacrifices, or use subtle threats to get their way. These reminders are designed to make you feel indebted to them. They might also resort to emotional blackmail, using your fears and insecurities against you. They know your vulnerabilities and exploit them to maintain control. They might threaten to withdraw their love or support, or they might make you feel guilty for expressing your own needs and desires. This constant manipulation can leave you feeling trapped and powerless. Section 6. Guilt trips and emotional blackmail. Playing on your heartstrings. Manipulators are masters at tugging at your heartstrings, using your empathy and compassion against you. They'll weave elaborate tales of woe, positioning themselves as the perpetual victim in life's cruel game. They'll remind you of every sacrifice they've ever made for you, every time they've gone above and beyond. They'll make you feel guilty for even considering saying no to their requests, no matter how unreasonable those requests might be. They might even resort to emotional blackmail, threatening to withdraw their love or affection if you don't comply with their wishes. They know your weaknesses, your deepest fears and insecurities, and they won't hesitate to exploit them to get what they want. Section 7. The victim card. Manipulating through sympathy. Playing the victim is a manipulator's trump card. They're always the ones being wronged, misunderstood, or taken advantage of. They'll twist situations to paint themselves as the innocent party, even if it means distorting the truth or outright lying. They'll tell you stories designed to evoke your sympathy, to make you feel sorry for them and their plight. They'll downplay their own role in any conflict, shifting the blame onto you or others around them. Their goal is to make you feel responsible for their happiness, to make you feel obligated to fix their problems. They want you to feel guilty for having needs and desires of your own, to make you feel selfish for even considering putting yourself first. Section 8. The importance of awareness. Protecting yourself from emotional harm. Recognizing the tactics of manipulators is paramount to protecting yourself from their emotional manipulation. Once you can identify their games, you're no longer as susceptible to their control. Awareness is your shield, your defense against their attempts to exploit your emotions. It allows you to see through their charades, to recognize their true intentions beneath their masks of charm and feigned concern. When you're aware of the signs of manipulation, you can start setting boundaries. You can start saying no without feeling guilty, and you can start prioritizing your own needs and well-being. Section 9. Breaking free, setting boundaries with manipulative individuals. Setting boundaries is crucial when dealing with manipulators. It's about establishing clear lines that you won't allow them to cross, about protecting your emotional well-being from their toxic influence. This might involve saying no to their requests, even if it makes them angry or upset. It might mean limiting your contact with them or even cutting them out of your life entirely if necessary. Remember, you have the right to protect yourself. You have the right to say no, to set boundaries, and to walk away from relationships that are no longer serving you. Section 10. Knowledge is power. Empowering yourself against manipulation. In Sheep's Clothing is more than just a book. It's a weapon against emotional manipulation. It's a tool for empowerment, for taking back control of your life and your relationships. By understanding the tactics of manipulators, you're better equipped to identify and deal with them. You can start setting boundaries, protecting yourself from their emotional manipulation, and building healthier, more fulfilling relationships with those around you. Remember, knowledge is power. And with the knowledge you gain from In Sheep's Clothing, you can break free from the chains of manipulation and reclaim your emotional freedom. Thank you for watching Unmasking Manipulators in Sheep's Clothing book summary. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more insightful content. Stay vigilant and protect yourself from manipulation. Goodbye.